A Liverpool midfielder is set for an exit from the club. However, a twist has emerged. Let's break this down. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Liverpool's midfield could be heading for a major shake-up this summer, with a significant breakthrough emerging regarding the future of Curtis Jones. Despite growing interest from Inter Milan, Liverpool are reportedly reluctant to let the academy graduate leave. The Reds value the 25-year-old at around £35 million, and while the Serie A giants are actively pursuing a deal, they remain well short of that asking price after being linked with an opening bid worth just over £17 million. What's particularly interesting is that Liverpool aren't actively looking to cash in. Reports suggest the club still sees Jones as an important part of the squad and has no intention of forcing him out, despite his contract entering its final 2 years. Instead, any transfer would only be sanctioned if the midfielder personally pushed for a move and Inter were willing to meet the club's valuation. That hasn't stopped speculation from intensifying. Jones is believed to be exploring the possibility of a switch to Milan and has even sought advice from teammate Federico Chiesa about life in Italy. Chiesa gave a glowing endorsement describing the midfielder as really strong technically, while joking that the weather is certainly an upgrade from Merseyside. Inter themselves have done little to cool the rumours. Sporting director Piero Ausilio publicly admitted the club is monitoring Jones closely, confirming they are paying attention to his situation and waiting to see how it develops. However, the biggest factor in this saga may not be Inter at all. It could be Liverpool's new head coach, Andoni Iraola. With pre-season approaching, Iraola has reportedly promised to assess every player with fresh eyes, treating each member of the squad like a new signing. That philosophy could hand Jones the opportunity to establish himself as a key figure under the Spaniard. As things stand, Liverpool are standing firm, Inter remain interested, and Curtis Jones faces a huge decision over his future. Whether this ends with a blockbuster move to Serie A or a fresh start at Anfield under Iraola could become one of the defining stories of Liverpool's summer transfer window. With interest from Inter Milan now out in the open and Liverpool refusing to budge on their valuation, this transfer saga looks set to dominate the coming weeks. Everything may hinge on one key question. Does Curtis Jones see his future at Anfield or believe it's time for a new challenge abroad? For now, Liverpool remain determined to keep their homegrown midfielder, but if Inter return with an improved offer and Jones signals a desire to leave, a major breakthrough could quickly turn into one of the biggest exits of the summer. Whatever happens next, this is a story that is far from over. In other news, reports have suggested fan favourite Darwin Nunez could be coming home to Anfield. Could Darwin Nunez really be on the verge of a sensational return to Liverpool? It sounds almost impossible, but a fresh report from Spain has sparked speculation that the Uruguayan striker would love nothing more than to make an emotional comeback at Anfield after a frustrating spell in Saudi Arabia. Nunez's move to Al Hilal promised huge financial rewards, with the former Liverpool forward reportedly earning close to £400,000 per week tax-free. However, despite the lucrative contract, his footballing career has stalled dramatically. Following the arrival of Karim Benzema in January, Nunez found himself left out of Al Hilal's league squad for the second half of the season, while ongoing disruption in the Middle East also impacted his opportunities in the Asian Champions League. Now, reports suggest an exit has already been agreed, and according to Mundo Deportivo, Nunez has one destination firmly on his mind: Liverpool. The Spanish outlet claims he would welcome the chance to return to Merseyside, Although Barcelona and Chelsea are also monitoring his situation, Barcelona are reportedly considering Nunez as a potential long-term successor to Robert Lewandowski, with Julian Alvarez also on their shortlist. At just 26 years old, the Uruguayan is viewed as a relatively low-cost option if he manages to terminate his deal with Al Hilal. But while Nunez may be dreaming of a second chance at Anfield, there is currently no indication that Liverpool share those ambitions. The striker is expected to lead the line for Uruguay at the upcoming World Cup, yet the Reds have shown no signs of exploring a reunion. On paper, Liverpool could certainly use another attacking option, especially after Hugo Ekitike's serious Achilles injury. However, bringing Nunez back would likely require handing massive wages to a player who may not even be first choice under Andoni Iraola, making any deal financially difficult to justify. What makes the story even more interesting is Nunez's own emotional admission earlier this year. Speaking back in March, he confessed that he misses Liverpool deeply, praising both the supporters and the city for helping him through difficult moments, and admitting that both he and his family still hold a special affection for the club. Those comments have inevitably fueled speculation that unfinished business remains between Nunez and Liverpool. His relentless work rate, pace, and unpredictability could suit Iraola's high-intensity style of play, leaving some fans wondering whether a different manager could finally unlock the consistency that always seemed just out of reach. Of course, others will argue that Liverpool moved on for a reason. Despite flashes of brilliance and unforgettable moments, Nunez struggled to deliver the goals expected from a record signing, and nostalgia may be causing supporters to remember the excitement more than the inconsistency. For now, the prospect of Darwin Nunez returning to Liverpool remains just that, a fascinating possibility rather than a concrete reality. But if circumstances change over the coming weeks, this could become one of the most surprising transfer stories of the summer. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.